Live from Studio A in Central Arkansas, Michael R. Davis Ministries presents Friday in the Driveway, Studio Edition. With host Michael R. Davis. Sidekick and technical director, Bay Davis.
Friday in the
Driveway
Studio
Edition.
With some thoughts on how to get through this thing called life, here is Michael R. Davis!
Friday in the
Driveway
Studio
Edition.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the screen is currently black because I have an announcement to make. The next slide is going to have some words that are going to be on the screen that I was supposed to remove, and I did not get them removed. So there they are. Test. Oh, man. This is not a test, ladies and gentlemen. This is live and in person. But thank you for joining Friday in the Driveway Studio Edition. I am your host. My name is Michael Davis. And boys, I'm so glad that you're here. And you may be wondering, you may be thinking, what is Friday in the Driveway all about? Well, guess what? It's all about, we just want to talk about things to just kind of help us get through this thing called life. So anyway, Bay Davis is usually my technical director and sidekick, but she's off to college working, doing some crazy stuff like that. So we've got Greg Johnson with us again, assistant technical director. Go ahead and say hello to everybody,
hello,
Greg.
everybody. How y'all doing this evening?
Now, Greg, you're sporting some pretty fancy headgear tonight, I do see.
Yeah, I have got me a skull cap, and keeps the old noggin warm.
Keeps the old noggin. You know, I got to have you've got to have, I'm going to introduce T-Roy here in just a minute as well, but you guys have some headgear on. I'm going without it, but it is time. What?
Going commando.
Moving on, and our guest today is none other than Troy Treadway right here. Troy, welcome to Friday in the Driveway, man. How's it going?
It's a pleasure, Michael, and it's going pretty good.
Good deal. Well, I'm so excited for you to be here. And Troy, tell us if you were going to tell us a little something about Troy, what would you tell us?
A little something about me. Well, I'm a father of 3, happily married for 8 years.
There you go.
Or 7, I could be wrong. One of those 2. But that's pretty much about it. I mean,
you probably need to figure out the time frame.
Probably. So, I mean, would you rather have 7 years with me or 8 years with me?
Oh, I'd rather have a lifetime.
Oh.
Troy, rather have a lifetime. But anywho.com. Troy, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Friday in the Driveway. Now, Troy, we have a little tradition. Friday in the Driveway. It's called Clinker Clank, and folks, Troy, he brought his own glass here, a little old
Batman glass.
Batman, and it's not even glass. That's
hard plastic.
That I'm not sure it's going to clinker clank.
I can hit my watch against it to make it work. Oh, that ain't gonna work. It would.
Well, that didn't work either. No. But now, Greg, you got you a glass over there, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, folks, something we gotta. We don't have sweet tea tonight. I didn't get any. I'm sorry. So I've got the Diet Mountain Dew, and Troy's got his Dr. Pepper, I believe.
I do.
And Greg, you got the Diet Mountain Dew as well.
I got me a little glass of that.
All right, so we'll go ahead and pretend Clinker Clank tonight with the Batman cup. I don't know what that's all about, but it's not
superheroes, man. Superheroes.
You know, if I would have known about it in time, it's all you think about things after the fact a lot. But if I'd have had a sound effect of 2 glasses hitting
That would change that for next time.
Next time.
I'm gonna get some of these things worked out, folks. I really am.
It's because of me.
Yeah,
I apologize.
It is. It's okay. But Troy, let's clink or clank it. Clink, clink. All right.
Nothing.
Oh man.
Nothing as fresh as a Dr. Pepper.
I'm gonna tell you, I love Diet Mountain Dew, so I'm not upset that that we don't have the sweet tea tonight. But anywho.com, Clink or Clank just was new and improved, maybe.
That's right.
Or
See,
not.
I'm making you learn new things. Add sound effects. We can get through this.
Add a few sound effects. Thanks for coming on and helping me out. Appreciate it.
Problem, Michael. I love to.
Yeah. Well, tonight, listen, Troy, like we said, Friday in the Driveway, we just talk about things to kind of help us get through this thing called life. Okay. And tonight's topic, this is what I want us to talk about, is Christmas decorations.
I was hoping we were going to talk about this. I'm excited.
And you know what? It's like, what you're probably saying to yourself right now.
Self.
What? Yeah, self. Why is Michael talking about Christmas decorations? Christmas is over.
Yeah, it's a little past date.
It's over. It's not time to talk about that. Well, I want to approach it from this point of view, guys. I want to talk about is when it's too early to start decorating and how long before you really need to take your Christmas decorations down.
I can give you some 2 cents on that one.
Well, I'm gonna need at least $2.50 on those.
I think I could try to get.
Okay, all right. So the first thing, did you guys decorate for Christmas? Did you have any?
We had a tree up, and wife threw some some Christmassy gnomes up, and like little snowmen that said hope on it. And
okay,
I think we had some inflatables in front of the yard. A couple things.
Did you had some of those inflatables?
Nothing like 20 feet tall, but we had like a little bitty door size ones.
Okay,
right there, him and Santa, and
okay.
A little bitty tree outside the front door.
How cute is that?
The kids and the dog loved it.
All right. Hey, we had a big old blow up reindeer a couple houses down. I mean, a ginormous one.
I think I saw, yeah.
Yeah, a big one. Greg, what about you? Did you have any decor?
Well, I've got all of our stuff put up, but them handy duty lights, they're still shining. That means Jesus hadn't come back yet.
He had, because Troy, what we're talking about here is, you driven by his house. You know where he lives?
Yeah, I've driven by there a few times.
Okay, so he's got those permanent lights that he put up in there. He don't
like
set them up
like inside.
Like they're set up, and he's gone fancy dancy. Greg, how do you control them lights?
I control them by my cell phone. I can even turn them on and off and change colors from here.
See, there you go.
I guess.
Troy, if that don't blow your mind, then, slow motion. I mean, yeah. Well, I had some Christmas decorations, and y'all seen my house.
You have one of my favorite Christmas decorations.
Oh, Troy. Thank you. Just for that, I'm taking another drink.
There you go.
And while you're drinking that, I will tell them what it is.
Go ahead.
Mr. Michael here ordered the greatest banner I've ever seen. It's about a garage-sized banner, and it says, Joy to World.
Joy to World.
No just Joy to World. And I hope I find that next year.
And I'm going to tell you, folks, it's a banner that goes on your garage door. So it covers my garage door. I bought it from, I'm not going to tell you where I bought it from, Amazon.com.
They left
out. I just told you. But anyway.
The guy that spells the wasn't there that day.
I think so.
Hey, Greg, but I'm telling you, man, I tried to look and see if maybe it was defective. And I went back and looked. And that's what it was. It was advertised, Joy to World.
Like the where it says order banner, Christmas Joy to the World,
and the picture of it
said Joy to World.
Joy to World. It was not defective. I mean, it was defective, but there's no telling who made it.
That big box store's got a policy: fold it up and send it back.
Yeah.
I don't think he noticed until he got it hung up.
Oh yeah, I'd had it up admiring it before somebody said, "What's Joy 2 World?" I go, "What are you talking about? There's no thee." Oh, good night.
That's good decorations, though. It makes people stop and look and think.
Well,
Do a double take.
and then helps them to make fun of me. But anyway,
That wouldn't happen.
But anyway, I had all my lights up and everything. Well, here's the question, guys. When do we need to start decorating? When is too early to start decorating for Christmas?
When to start?
Yeah, like
the 23rd or the 24th of December. Honestly.
So you're saying start decorating for Christmas 2 days before
Two
Christmas?
days before, that's right. You have your Christmas shopping done, hopefully. Me and my family, not so much. We're doing still Christmas shopping the 23rd. But you get the decorations up the 23rd when you're done shopping.
Okay. I don't know. That's kind of late. What do you think, Greg? When should you decorate for Christmas?
Well, I started mine the Monday before Thanksgiving, putting my lights up.
Nope. Too late.
Of course.
And
your installed ones and everything?
yeah.
Okay.
And but them retailers are starting before Halloween now. Putting that stuff out.
I know it. Halloween, you go to if you want to know, go to Cracker Barrel. You know what season
Is it Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
We always stop by, was it Goody Tuesday mornings or what's that place called?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, there you
Hobby
go.
Lobby, yeah.
Their Christmas is out there as Halloween's shifting out.
And it's like they skip Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Totally. There's no fall decorations.
Anyway. Well, I did look it up, guys, and BasmoHill.com, that's BALSMHill.com, says that most people start decorating for Christmas the weekend after Thanksgiving, while others choose to wait until mid-December. Right after Thanksgiving is a great option, they say. Right after Thanksgiving, it's a great option because, you got the family still gathered in, and you can decorate together.
That makes sense. You can help Grandma because that's where most people go for holidays, or they used to.
But I'm here to tell you, if you are putting up a Christmas tree November 1st, right after Halloween, that's too early, folks.
I have ran into some people that decorate a Christmas tree or have a Christmas tree up all year round. It's just decorated for different holidays, like Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, 4th of July.
Yeah,
and
the same tree.
The same tree.
Well, I knew some folks that did that. I don't know. What do you think, Greg? You think?
Well, that's kind of what I'm gonna do with my lights. I'm gonna change the colors to match this.
Well, your lights,
season.
and our neighbor down the road too has some lights like you got, I think, and it's you can move from them being Christmas decorations to just being exterior illumination for your home.
Yeah.
Of course, my Christmas lights, the kind that you clip onto the shingle, you can't. Those are not exterior illuminating circumstance.
They got to come down.
Yeah, they got to come down.
Did you notice the colors on my lights after Sunday night service? Did you happen to notice that?
I did not. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I looked at them, but I tell me about them.
Well, they were somebody that real close. It was their favorite colors, and their initials are KD.
Carrie Davis.
I told her I was going to fix up some colors.
Yeah.
Just for you two.
Did she know that you were doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Cool
she was supposed to pull over there in front of the house after church Sunday. I had them running over there. Her colors are purple, blue, and green.
Ooh.
So
I can do the purple and blue. I don't know about so much green.
I'm red. My favorite color is red. I'll always be red.
I have your color up next month.
Next month.
Anyway, well, thank you, Greg. But anyway, so listen, folks. I think you need to put your decorations up in time to enjoy them.
Yeah.
But not October. I mean, Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving's a good call. Around Thanksgiving. Can we agree? All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Everybody aye.
The nays have it.
No, the ayes have it. Because me and Greg is 2, you are 1. We got it. All right, very good. So how long should you wait before you take your Christmas decorations down? What do you think about that?
Well, a strong opinion about that as well.
I'm glad I got you on the show tonight, boy. We got
They
to
come down after the kids have opened their presents from Santa Claus.
on
That-
Christmas
in
Day.
Yes, in
Troy,
my
that
opinion.
is not right.
I get overruled every year, but in my opinion, as soon as the
No.
festivities are with that day.
No.
On the other hand, my better half, they come down like a week later.
Okay. Well, that's better. That's better. But you can't
they
take your
they-
Christmas
they-
decorations down on Christmas, Troy.
I can try. Every now and then I'll start snatching, as I walk by in the morning and I go to work.
You know
Take-
what
take these
word,
down.
Greg, comes to my mind?
Come on, you got it.
Is it green?
Scrooge.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah, yeah. There's a place for him.
Look, you better keep a watch on your closet. That ghost of Christmas past and present and future is gonna come visit you.
I hope not. I'm scared.
Anyway,
Go scare me.
I did look it up, and it's been said that it's bad luck for you to take your Christmas tree down before the end of the year.
Really?
Of course, I don't believe in bad luck, but it has been said. Other than I do believe in luck when a guy shoots a half court shot and makes it. That's a luck shot
That
all
is
day
a luck
long.
shot.
Skill. He's
Except
been
for if you're
practicing that.
Steph Curry, and if you're Steph Curry, that's just your shot.
That's
We do not bow down. We do not bow down.
We do not. But
Them
anyway, taking your Christmas tree down, taking your decorations down before the 12th day of Christmas is it's kind of thought of to be bad luck.
Before the 12th day of Christmas?
Isn't that what it says?
Yeah, I don't.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love
said to me.
Okay, so that song always confused me too.
Well, I don't have your answer to that song
Okay.
if you're going to
Does
ask, but
Because if there's 12 days of Christmas, is that before Christmas or after Christmas?
I think Christmas is the first day of Christmas.
We'll have to research
so there's
that.
12 days after that?
Yeah, it says that January 5th or 6th is the last day of the 12 days of Christmas.
Oh, see, I never understood that song. I'm like, why are there so many days?
Well, I didn't. We'll look that. We'll Google that.
Google.
And we'll figure that out. I
That's,
don't know.
that's the next Friday.
Yeah, maybe. No, not next Friday. But anyway, I still got mine up. But the reason I still have mine up is because I hadn't had time to take them down just yet. But it is my goal in the morning. I'm gonna take my stuff down
And-
before the snow comes.
Why not leave it up, though? It'll look better.
No, I don't want it to snow all over my decorations. No.
As we.
Okay. You leave joy up at least, because then, you'll see kids being happy and that it snowed, being joyful.
Well, I'll pray about it.
Oh.
But you know what my favorite Christmas decoration is? Well, look, before I tell you, Greg, what's your favorite Christmas decoration?
Well, it's got to be baby Jesus, for one, and then my Christmas lights.
He's on them lights, ain't he?
Look, he gave a disclaimer though. It's got to be baby Jesus first.
It's got to be baby Jesus, and then my lights.
Well, they're gonna shine until they either burn out or Jesus comes back.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna keep a lookout for that for you, Greg.
We ought to go over there.
If those lights ever go out, I'm praying Jesus coming back that day. Because if not, whew.
We ought to go over there with some black duct tape.
tape.
Tape them all up. He'll
Start
try to
in
turn
the
them on.
back.
He'll be like, "What's wrong?"
Start in the back so he doesn't get too suspicious,
Right.
and then work our way around.
Well,
to the front.
what's your favorite decoration?
Well, recently, or growing up, it was the ornaments. Growing up, 'cause
Ornaments,
they're shiny,
yeah.
look nice. But up until this year, I've grown part of the nativity scene.
Yeah.
And we'll say one one shepherd in particular. the shepherds are the best part. Besides baby Jesus, that
Yeah.
are the best part of the nativity scene.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is because Troy Treadway was Shepherd number 2
That's right.
in our Christmas musical dramatic presentation this year.
I was the-
And that could still be seen online. Is that
Online.
correct?
It's online. Sure enough is. But anywho.com. Well, I like Christmas lights. I like the Christmas lights. That's my favorite. The bright and shiny. I like lights anyway.
I think
So, here in the studio, you guys probably can't see, but there's quite a few lights in here.
That looks good, man.
But thank you.
No problem.
But you know, guys, as we finish up tonight, I just want to, I kind of wanted to use the Christmas decoration talk to kind of springboard me into talking to us tonight about light and about being the light. Lights are a great Christmas decor, and the Bible uses the terminology light a lot, and like for example in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 6. Okay, I'm clicking my clicker.
I don't think you're.
All right, so
I think he turned it off. There's supposed to be a light right there.
looks like my battery went down.
I think so.
My battery went down.
Those ain't
Okay,
good.
that's great. So, Greg, on that keyboard, the space bar,
Space bar. Okay.
hit the space bar for me and see what happens. Bam.
Bam.
So, I'm going to need for you to be my space bar.
Kind of guy.
I'll tell you what, Greg, let's do this. See that remote control over there by your glass of,
Yes.
right there?
Uh-huh.
Throw that to me. Just toss it over here.
Toss it.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Troy, take the batteries out of that one, put them in this one. And I'll go ahead and talk to us about, because what I think about in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 16, we're talking about light. In the same way it says, the slide says, let you light. That's kind of like my,
Let you.
Let you lie.
that's kind of like my garage door deal.
To work.
But it's let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. So
Amen.
it says, let your light shine. So I kind of wanted us to kind of talk about, bam. Let's give T-Roy a big hand there. Thank you.
He
All right,
come
you can
through.
play with that one.
Yes, that's
If you want to.
I want to feel important.
You can act like that you're, act like you're clicking them.
I'm pretty sure.
But when we talk about Matthew chapter 5 and verse 16, it's kind of cool.
Sorry.
You really, to get in this is a part of Scripture where Jesus is talking to his disciples about the witness that they are of him to the world. He uses a illustration of salt, and he uses an illustration of light. And tonight, I want us to look at the illustration of light real quickly. In Matthew chapter 5 and verse 14, it says that you are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. And then verse 15 says, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand. And it gives light to all of the house. And then the focal passage in the same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and glorify and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. So obviously, guys, light is a big part of Christmas, Christmas decorations. And here in Matthew, light was used by Jesus to teach his disciples, the difference, the witness that they are for the Lord. So what we're going to do, if it's okay with you guys, Greg, is it all right with you?
Yeah, come on.
All right. What we're going to do real quickly is all right with you, Troy?
Yes, fine. Thank you.
Okay. I got your vote in there. Did you see that?
Just making sure.
Hey! But let's talk about 3 qualities of light that make a difference. 3 qualities of light that make a difference. And the first quality of light that I want us to look at is that light requires a source of energy. It requires we have lights in here. We have all, and I see these 2 lights here that we forgot to turn on.
That's fine.
But I think we look fine.
We do look fine.
I think.
Look, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that. Whoa.
Freeze frame. That's all right. Good. Yeah. But in order for a lamp to work, it needs to be plugged into an outlet, which is a power source. So light does require a source of energy.
Okay.
Now look what it says. Greg, why don't you read that? Read John chapter 12, verse 46 for me.
It says, I have come into the world as light, so that whoever believes in me may not remain in darkness, but it is God's will.
Yeah, yeah. So isn't that cool that when he was reading that, he was reading his card, but it kind of looked
What?
like he was looking at the screen.
Well, you know,
Look down real quick.
I don't want to mess up. No.
Look down real quick.
It looks like you're actually reading it. But anyway,
Like you can see it in front of it.
so right here, Jesus is talking about that he's the source. I have come into the world as light. So light does require a source of energy. And Jesus is the power source. And look what it says, so that whoever believes in me may not remain in darkness.
That's right.
Jesus is our energy source.
That's right.
Jesus is our source, and it will never run out.
That's right.
So the power, guys, the power to be a witness, the power to be light in the darkness, that comes from being plugged in to the power of God.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
So that's the first thing. The second thing I want us to look at real quickly is light has one purpose.
Only one?
Only one. Troy, don't look at the card.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
What do you think? What is light's one purpose? What do you think?
All right, there's nothing philosophical here because I'm not that kind of person. But I would have to say to shine in the darkness. Does that sound right? I think that sound good. Sound like a good idea.
Greg, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm going to give him one of these.
Yeah. Hey, light has one purpose, folks, and light's purpose is simply to dispel the darkness. It's impossible for darkness to prevail. It's impossible for darkness to exist where there is light. I mean, just think about this, guys. Think about sitting in an auditorium. All the lights are out. There's no windows or doors for light to come in. And all the lights are off. I mean, we're sitting there in total darkness. All right?
Okay.
And then there's one guy sitting in the middle who strikes a match. Who is going to see that struck match in that total darkness?
Everybody.
Everybody in the whole auditorium is going to see one match.
That's right.
That's lit in the darkness. Because the purpose of light, it dispels the darkness. Even in a pitch black auditorium, a single match is going to dispel, or that darkness has to go. It can't stay where that light exists. Proverbs chapter 4, read that, Tony. Not Tony, Troy, sorry. Sorry.
T-Roy.
Tony was on here last time, but Troy.
Roy.
Hey, what's Proverbs 4:19?
Proverbs 4:19. The way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know over what they stumble.
All right, and I mean it's kind of when you think about it, what that means is you can't see where you're walking in the dark, so you're probably going to trip and fall.
That's true. I mean, most times, evil happens at night, like home invasions or break-ins, and they do trip over things when they're trying to sneak through your house. So
Absolutely.
makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, so, the way of the wicked is deep darkness, and they do not know over what they stumble. And when you think about it, folks, living in the darkness is, I know this seems flippant here, but that's just a dark place to be.
Yeah.
Because you can't see where you're going, and you're gonna get tripped up. Yeah, you're gonna get tripped up. I like what John chapter 1 and verse 4 and 5 say. It says, in him, we're talking about Jesus, in him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.
That's right.
Here's a principle I want you guys to remember. Light will always prevail over darkness.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Darkness has never been able to dispel light.
Right.
That's right. That's an amen.
If light exists, it's going to prevail.
That's right.
Yep.
Man, are you
That's
gonna,
deep.
you gonna start preaching here in a minute?
Well, we got to.
We're gonna have to call. We're gonna have to call a few folks.
Well, anyway, we're talking first about we looked at that light requires a source of energy. Light has one purpose. Lastly, tonight, light has one value.
has no.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses
It's
on.
it's okay. Just letting you know.
Hey,
Light has no value.
they're laying over here if you need them.
Are they? Oh yeah, those are my other ones. Light has no value. Light has no value if it is hidden. Remember what Matthew 5:15 says? It says, "Nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket." All right, that's taking the light and hiding it,
Like
hiding the light. Yeah,
Like that
This
Christmas, like
little light of mine. What is it? Hide it under a bush. Oh no! I'm gonna let it shine. Didn't that tell y'all sing it?
Y'all, you think I sing it? I'm singing these.
He didn't sing it. He didn't.
Hide it under a bush. Oh no!
Well, I'm gonna let it shine.
See, Greg knows. Greg knows.
Greg also probably invented that song too.
I'll break out here in a song. I may not know all the words, but I can hum it.
But the point here, guys, is that light, it has no value if it's hidden. And if you put a lamp under a bushel or under a basket, you're hindering that illumination from penetrating the darkness.
Hindering its purpose.
Yeah. Up high. I love it. Hindering its purpose. If we are followers of Christ, then we're to reflect the love of Christ wherever we go, whoever we're with, and a reflection, a representation, a witness. We're to be a witness of God and His great love. So, as Christ followers, we're to reflect the light. Did y'all know that the moon, it is not a light source, even though you can see it lit in the night sky?
That's right.
I think I learned about something like that in school.
What'd you learn,
I think
Troy?
so. I think it's the sun is shining behind it, I believe, or anywhere around it. It's catching some rays and reflecting it off.
Reflection.
Is that right? Okay.
That's right.
I was getting there.
The fact that the moon is lit up is because the moon is reflecting the light from the sun.
That's right.
And guys, that's a beautiful picture of how we are to reflect the light of God's love to the world.
That's right.
We're not the light. Jesus is the light. But Jesus, when we decide to follow Christ with all of our heart, He comes to live within us. The light of the world is in us, and then He empowers us to be the light to the world. We're reflecting the light of God wherever we go, whoever we're with. In the same way it says, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven.
Amen.
So Jesus is the light of the world. We are to reflect the light of the Lord to the world wherever we go, whoever we're with.
There was a time when I wandered through life in darkness, lost, unsure, and searching for something more. Each step felt heavy, like a never-ending journey through the night. But then, I discovered something that changed everything. A light so pure and so radiant that it shattered the darkness around me, bringing hope to my brokenness.
You want your
comforting
glasses?
me and giving me strength, casting out fear. And
This video
filling
has
my
a
heart with
animated logo at the
unwavering
end of it.
faith. Just like the dawn breaks through the darkness, Jesus' light breaks through the struggles we face. It brings a new beginning, a fresh start, and a promise of everlasting life. When you believe in Jesus, His light shines within you. Even in the darkest of times, Jesus' light is always there. The road was not easy, as I am still very flawed. But with each step, I feel the pull out of darkness. My life is now filled with purpose and meaning. I have a new beginning.
Tuning in to Friday in the Driveway tonight. Man, I'm so happy that you came. And well, you didn't really come anywhere because you're on it's Facebook Live TV and YouTube Live TV. But thank you for tuning in and watching our episode tonight. Listen, you can find more episodes of Friday in the Driveway by going to michaelrdavisministries.yolasite.com. I do have some past episodes there. We do have a hand raised.
I've never heard of this website before. Is there any way I can? I've never heard of this.
Are you referring to the Yola site?
Yeah, the Yola site. Yes, sir.
Well, Troy, there's a specific reason why it's michaelrdavisministries.yolasite.com. And Greg, do you know why it's .yolasite.com?
It's free.
That's right.
It's
free of charge.
That's what it is.
Okay.
It's free.
It's
I like it.
I could go in there and do michaelrdavisministries.com.
That's true.
And then I would have to pay a subscription.
Okay, gotcha.
But if I just go michaelrdavisministries.yolasite.com, they give me it's not a lot, but they give me a little bit of room.
That's all you need to grow is a little bit.
You know, I'm all for not paying. I'm all for it.
I feel you on that one.
But anyway, just look us up on the web if you'd like, and we do appreciate it. I'm your host tonight, Michael R. Davis, and it's been a pleasure to be with you. Greg, thank you so much, my friend.
You are welcome. I have enjoyed my evening with the crew.
You know what? In Bay's absence, old Greg, he just does a fantastic job there.
That's true.
Does a good job. So, Greg, thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Really, but hey, not most of all, but also, let's just say.
No, you had it right the first time. We'll go with that. The power went out.
I wonder, are we still streaming?
I don't know. I see that.
Yeah, I believe it's still on there.
Okay.
Well, if we are,
we're still on, I guess. The lights kind of flickered. I heard something click over here, though.
Yeah,
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
All the colored lights have gone.
Oh, okay. Well, something's happened here.
Obviously the power's still going, so.
It's still here. We're still.
They will not break our lights.
No!
They will not shut us down. The light will be spread. The message will be heard.
Something. We have to check. But anyway, what were we doing? We're saying goodnight.
It was saying thank you for coming and let me be on your show, Michael.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Troy Trailer right there. Thank you. Yeah.
It's a joy being
All right,
here.
Troy, thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Anytime,
And,
Mr. Michael.
I know what it is.
Well, go ahead.
I know what happened. I think I may have tripped a breaker because I've got that heater plugged in.
That's probably true.
I think that's probably what happened.
Yeah, probably.
But anyway, at least we got the other lights here. I don't have these lights.
This looks a little better. Next time we should try this.
No, we
don't
can't.
like that?
No, we got to have the other stuff.
Okay.
Troy, I mean, I appreciate it, but you can't come on changing everything.
I will apologize. I'll start my own channel. That's what I'll do.
No, I'm kidding. I'm playing. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time. Friday in the Driveway.
Look for Monday in the walkway.